Okay. Okay. May we open this meeting with a moment of silence for the still suffering alcoholic, followed by the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Well, hello guys, welcome. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I know some of you have done this with me before and some of you have not. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a hybrid lesson. I usually just kind of do who is here is what kind of guides me of what I'm going to teach you guys, because I don't want to be redundant with a ton of information. But also when we have new people, I want to make sure that you get the full depth and all the information. So be patient if I repeat things that you've heard before, but I have a couple of things we're going to do today that we have not done before together. So that will do get away from the things that were happening in my life. Like I wanted everything to be calm, cool, and collected, and I wanted to feel that inner sense of peace and that like those good vibes and all that stuff. And anything that disrupted that was a threat to my practice, and so that would either cause resentments and cause me to want to drink, or it would cause me to cut stuff out of my life, which isn't necessarily the most beneficial thing to do when it's like your family and your friends, you know, but they're disrupting your peace. And I'm not trying to be a monk and or a hermit or something, you know. I'm trying to have a family, I'm trying to have friends, I'm trying to live a full, well-rounded life. So I have to find a way to use my meditation and to find stillness and calmness in all of that chaos instead of like removing myself from that chaos, if that makes sense. So the way that I teach and the kind of thought process and paradigm that I come from is you only teach what you know and you teach what works for you. So I'm going to be giving you guys, we're going to go through some different exercises of things that have worked for me in the past and things that work for me now. And with the idea that hopefully they'll work for you too, and you can start to implement them. I'm gonna record this, like I said, and I'll make a YouTube video of it. And I said I was gonna do that last time, and that did not happen, but we're doing it today, so it's gonna happen. So if I got your contact information last time, I still have it, and if I didn't, at the end, just get with me and I can get your email address, and then I can send you a link to some resources and stuff that I have, so then you can do this on your own. As awkward as it is for me to listen to my own voice do this stuff, you know, it's always nice to hear someone else's voice, especially if it's someone that you're practicing with in person like this, because then you get used to it. So the first thing that I like to tell everybody when you're first starting to learn how to meditate, or you're trying to create a consistent meditation practice, is to find what works for you. Don't try to fit yourself in some box that you think it's supposed to look like, but instead make it fit for you. So what I mean by that is you don't have to wake up at 4 o'clock before everyone else does and, you know, go through a walk in the forest and have a cup of tea and journal for an hour and all that stuff for it to be beneficial and for it to be helpful, if that's not what your lifestyle looks like, because you're trying to start a new habit and then trying to also make it more difficult for yourself. So instead, find a time and an activity that feels natural for you. So when I was very first starting waking up, I had young kids. Waking up early in the morning was the most, it was so hard for me to try to wake up and do stuff like before everyone else did. So my practice always ended up being in the evening, like kind of around bedtime and stuff like that before I went to bed. That meant that maybe I had more stuff I had to work through, but my mind was a lot more monkey feeling, or the squirrel mind is what we call it in AA, you know, because I had a whole day's worth of thoughts weighing on me that I had to clear away. Now that my kids are older and I'm sober, waking up early feels good and I can practice in the morning. That means that my body is a lot more stiff. and I'm a little bit more tired, but my thoughts aren't as racing because I haven't had to work out the whole day, you know? So just finding what works for you. It may be in the morning, it may be at night, it may be in the middle of the day, it may be in the car, it may be on your lunch break. If it's working, it's right. Don't try to, we're all different, you know, like we have 800 meetings a day here at Renewell because it works for different people. So 800 different times to practice meditation during the day is great for you too. Any questions or thoughts so far? Any observations? No? Okay, so we're gonna do my first type of favorite meditation. I am very much I do not do so well with guided meditations where we're like going into a forest and we're walking upstairs or something like that. I can't do that. I don't have, you know, there's not a mental illness, but there's a thing like if you close your eyes and someone tells you to think of a red apple, can you visualize a red apple or no? Like I can see, I know that a red apple, you're telling me, but I can't see one in my mind's eye. You know, some people can, some people can't. I have the brain that can't. So I can't do visual meditations. I have to do something that's physical and tangible and something that I can hold on to, or else my mind starts to wander, my thoughts start to creep in. And the best thing that I've learned to use is my breath. So we're going to be doing some breathing techniques. So just coming to a comfortable seated position, whatever feels nice and comfortable for you. We're going to do 3 different breathing techniques this morning. So this first one, we're going to start off nice and easy. All of our breath work, I want you to breathe through your nose, in through your nose, out through your nose. You'll hear me kind of have a resonant sound with my breath. It's where I have a slight constriction at the back of my throat, so my breath makes a sound. It's just habit. You can try it if you'd like, or just breathe softly through the nose with no force. So let's take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. One more round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. So stay with these same deep breaths on your own, maybe inhaling to the count of 5, or maybe even 6. Exhaling to that same count. Keeping your shoulders relaxed. Softening the forehead, the space between the eyebrows. Keeping the eyes so softly closed that you can still see the light shining through the eyelids. Relaxing the jaw. With every inhale, feel your heart expand, feel your ribs expand. And every exhale, just feel your shoulders soften. Feel yourself melt into the chair a little bit more. And your body become a little more heavy, a little more relaxed. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Slowly flutter open the eyes. Okay, our first breathing exercise. How was that? Pretty simple, pretty basic. Was that possible? The 5 breath was good. The holding was fine. Did anyone feel any resistance? Did anyone feel any softening of the mental chatter? A little bit? Good. Yeah, good. So when I teach the type of the lineage that I come from, our meditation is defined as one single pointed focus. So we're just trying to focus on one single thing. And that can either be the breath, that can be a prayer, that can be a sensation in the body, that can be looking at an image and just concentrating on it, but trying to train the mind to focus on one task at a time. And that's really hard, really challenging. The mind is a muscle, and it takes strength and endurance to be able to do that. So starting out piecemeal, doing a little bit at a time, and just getting into the habit of that becoming something that you start to see benefits from. So then once you start to see the benefits, once it starts to become a little more easy, that recall of it happening is a lot more quicker. So when you're in challenging situations or something that's triggering or stimulating or something like that, you're like, oh, I can do that. And it comes a lot faster. Yes? Very good. Okay, so let's take this breathing exercise and let's expand on it. So we did 5 breaths or 5 count. We're going to try to make our way up to 10 count. I'm going to be counting, and then we'll do the 10 count breath for a few rounds. If you need to take extra breath, if you need to breathe in more than what I count, no worries. I'm not going to, you don't get a sticker if you do it. You don't get a slap if you don't, so don't worry. Just do what you can and try to catch back up. So again, maybe closing the eyes or taking the gaze to the tip of the nose. Maybe let's take our shoulders up towards our ears. Let's squint the eyes really tight. Let's purse the lips. Let's try to squeeze the neck, squeeze the hands, maybe squeeze the glutes up against the chair. Make everything nice and tight. And then let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth exhale with a big sigh and relax. Relax the shoulders, relax the forehead. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth exhale once more. Let it go. Good. Just letting everything soften. Good. Let's take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Making our way up to a 10 count. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pause. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Exhale, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. We're going to stay with the 10 count. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. 2 more. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Last round. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Staying for just a few moments here. Staying with that deep, steady breath on your own. Once again, relaxing a little bit more through the shoulders, through the jaw. Letting the ears feel heavy. Relaxing through the temples and the scalp. Relaxing in the pit of the stomach. Feeling the thighs against the chair, maybe feeling the weight of your hands in your lap. Feeling your feet against the ground. Keeping the eyes so softly closed that you can see the light shining through the eyelids. Noticing the sounds around you of my voice, maybe of the traffic. Not allowing yourself to say that that is nice and pleasant, but just observing, just noticing. Feeling the coolness of the air around you. As you inhale, feeling the air pass over the upper lip through the rims of the nostrils. Feeling the breath move through the throat into your heart center, expanding in your heart and your belly. As you exhale, feeling your navel pull back towards the spine, your heart soften, feeling the breath move back out through the throat, out through the nose, noticing the warmth of the breath as you exhale. Maybe noticing the taste in your mouth. Coffee of your breakfast, or just noticing the saliva. As you inhale and your belly and heart expands, feeling your skin press against your shirt. Maybe noticing the space where the lips are touching, the eyelids are touching. Noticing the sound of the tick of the clock, maybe of your neighbor wrestling. And if your mind starts to wander, just come back to any of these anchor points, any of these sensations. Letting those thoughts float by like clouds, allowing yourself to just observe. but not grasping on, not holding on to. Just letting them float by in the breeze of your breath. Let's take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Slowly flutter open the eyes. How was that? It was a little more sustained. Had a little more, no worries, thank you so much. A little more silence than we did the first time. How was the silence? Was it comfortable? Were you able to get your mind quiet enough that the silence felt easy? Or did you still have thoughts coming in? No thoughts? Yeah, that makes it a little challenging. Yeah, breathing deep is hard. And especially in early sobriety, like getting your nervous system to get regulated is really, really challenging. But luckily, doing breath work is the quickest way to do that, and the most efficient. But in early sobriety too, we are just so raw, physically and mentally and emotionally. And unless you're doing the work, I would say probably even in later sobriety, you're probably pretty raw, and then depending on the day, it's just a lot easier for us to sink into that, those heightened sense of feelings, not only physical feelings, but emotional feelings. And so using our breath is a good way to regulate that, but it's also a good way to get comfortable with those feelings, because we get the gift of being human now, and we get the gift of having feelings and having body sensations and not being numb, and that's a whole new feeling for a lot of us, because we probably did spend a lot of time being numb, or a little buzzed, and that's a completely different feeling than being at ease and being at rest. And that restfulness can feel very itchy, like being relaxed and being safe and being calm. Sometimes you can feel restless when you feel that way. It feels like if something's not happening, then something bad's gonna happen, right? Like you're just kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. So our body does the thing where it defaults to the thing that's kept us alive the longest. And if we've been in a lot of situations where we're in that fight or flight response constantly, which if we're in active addiction, we are, because we're either trying to get our next drink or our next whatever, or we're trying to hide from it, or we're trying to recover from it. We're just constantly in that fight or flight state. And that's kept us alive to this point. Then our body is like, that's how we need to stay alive, right? Like that's the only way we've lived up until this point, is in that fight or flight response. So, and when we start doing this type of work and we start retraining the body that we can actually be in a calmed and relaxed state, our body is like, oh, if this happens, then I might not survive, which is not the truth. Our mind is telling us that. So we got to kind of push through that barrier, and touch it just a little bit in the beginning. Just touch it. And then once you start to feel that itchiness, or you start to feel like, I got to get out of here, or I got to self-sabotage or something, pull back, and just be like, oh, why did I do that? That's interesting. And then maybe approach it again and touch it for a little bit longer. We're not touching a hot stove, so it's not something that we have to heal ourselves from, that calmness, but we're more so like, what would be a better example? Like getting a really big hug, a really nice hug. Sometimes that can feel a little scary, a little frightening, but then once you're like, oh, this is really nice, this is actually sweet and calm, letting yourself be in that hug. Okay, let's do one more breathing exercise. And then I'm going to give you guys a choice. Because this breathing exercise, maybe you, a few of you have done this with me before. If you have troubles with, oh, Christian, you might have trouble with this, but just do what you can. If you had trouble with your mind still wanting to wander, this is a very tangible way to, this makes your mind, you can only focus on this one thing. So we're going to do alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. So if you need to blow your nose, maybe have a tissue at the ready and blow your nose, because we're just going to bring through one nostril at a time. So you use your thumb and your ring finger. So our thumb is going to close off our left nostril. Our ring finger is going to close off our right nostril. And you can do whatever you want with your first two fingers. And I'm just going to do something with my hand to kind of keep myself in check. You don't have to do it with your hands. This is just for me, for us, for me to guide you. So let's take a deep inhale through both nostrils. Deep exhale. We're going to close off the left nostril and inhale through the right. Pause. Close off the right nostril, exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Release the hands. Deep inhale through both nostrils. Exhale. Once more, just a few moments here, noticing the effects of the practice, noticing how you feel in your breath, in your body, and in your thoughts. Maybe taking a time in the stillness to offer a moment of gratitude. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Very good. How was that one? Some people have strong feelings about that one. Okay, we'll do the first one, and then we can
get to do the next one.
We'll do our japa next time. Okay, so get as comfortable as you can. So I mean, you can lie down if you'd like. I'm never gonna look sideways at you for that. Or you can just sit, kind of lean back in your chair a little bit.
It's probably really dirty, but
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I bet Packer Mike, I think he stays up on it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I do rest and refresh. Humans are born as flowers. Enjoy a refreshing ritual of rejuvenation and blessing rising from this practice, fresh and beautiful as a flower. Doesn't that sound nice? Okay, so closing your eyes, just relaxing, settling in. So it's now time to prepare for the practice of Yoga Nidra, the art and science of deep relaxation. Find the position that gives you the most support so your muscles can release all efforts. Once you feel settled, close your eyes. In this practice, we're only going to need to listen to the guiding instructions and follow them as you desire. At any point, know that you can release your practice by opening your eyes, moving your body, or redirecting your attention to someone or something that brings you comforts. Imagining that you're sitting or laying on a beautiful large lotus flower, feeling the soft cushion of the petals of this flower beneath you. Sense yourself being supported and holding yourself gently. Let's take a few clearing breaths to bring ease to the body and to help cleanse the lungs. To try it, breathe in through the nose deeply and breathe out through the mouth slowly. At the end of the exhale, continue to blow out any remaining air as if you're blowing out a candle, releasing any stuck air from the bottom of the lungs. Allow yourself to just breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale slowly through the nose. Exhale slowly through the mouth. At the end of the exhalation, blow out any stagnant air lingering in the lungs. If you'd like, try this again on your own, clearing and cleansing the lungs. Feel space growing in your lungs, making room for new, fresh air. Breathing in, breathing out. Now allow your breath to flow naturally, enjoying the expanded space in the lungs for more fresh air. Feel how the belly moves in unison with your breath. Sense the movement of the belly rising as you breathe in and falling as you breathe out. Now you might try breathing as though you're a flower, breathing and seeing yourself as a beautiful and fresh flower like this. With each inhale, you can say to yourself, I am a flower. With every exhale, inwardly say, I feel fresh. Feel yourself fresh like morning dewdrops on flower petals. Breathing in, I see myself as a flower. Breathing out, I feel fresh. If you'd like, continue with this flower breathing. Let yourself feel very clearly the sense of being fresh and beautiful like a flower as you breathe. Give yourself permission to take this time to renourish and replenish your mind, body, and spirit. Offer yourself a very tender wish that you rest well here so you can live in full bloom like the flower that you are. Next, we'll use the breath to create an experience of relaxed rejuvenation. To do so, you're invited to move your breath through the body by focusing your attention on each part as it's named. When your attention lands on a part, inhale and exhale effortlessly, as though directly into and from that part of the body. With each breath in, imagine or feel the breath filling that part of the body with freshness. With each breath out, feel that part of the body relaxed and rejuvenated. In this way, we'll allow the breath to refreshen the body part by part, body, mind, and spirit, all fresh like a beautiful flower. You may or may not experience the sensation of the breath moving through the parts of the body, and either way, that's okay. Keep your gentle attention on your breath and each part of the body as it's named. Bring your attention to the top of the head. See the top of the head as a beautiful flower. Breathe in gently as though breathing into the top of the head. Breathe out slowly as though breathing out from the top of the head. Once again, remaining effortless. Breathe into the top of the head, bringing freshness to the top of the head. Breathe out from the top of the head, relaxing the top of the head. Feel the top of the head as a flower, completely refreshed and at ease. Go with your attention to the forehead. Imagine the forehead as a beautiful flower. Breathe into the forehead, sending freshness into the full forehead. Breathe out slowly from the forehead, feeling the flower of the full forehead refreshed. Go to the eyes, aware of the right eye, aware of the left eye, aware of both eyes as two flowers. Breathe gently into both eyes, filling both eyes with freshness. Breathe out from the eyes, feeling the beautiful flowers of the eyes refreshed and relaxed. Go to the lips, aware of the top lip, aware of the bottom lip, aware of both lips like two flowers. Keep breathing with ease. Breathe into the lips, freshness. Breathe out from the lips. Feel the two flowers of the lips rejuvenated, relaxed. Go to the throat. Become aware of the throat. Remain effortless. Breathe into the throat, freshness. Breathe out from the throat, feeling the throat relaxing. Feel the flower of the throat as fresh as the early morning's dew. Attention to the right arm. Become aware of the right shoulder, the right upper arm, right elbow, right lower arm, right wrist, right palm, right fingers, the tips of the right fingers. Rest your attention to the whole of the right arm, the right hand, and the fingers. Breathe into the whole right arm, breathing freshness into the whole right arm. Breathe out from the right arm, feeling the whole right arm relaxed. Feel the flower of the right arm, the flower of the right hand, refreshed and at ease. To the left arm, become aware of the left shoulder, the left upper arm, left elbow, left lower arm, left wrist, left palm, left fingers, the tips of the left fingers. Rest your awareness on your whole left arm, the left hand, and the fingers. Breathe into the whole left arm. Feel the breath refreshing the whole left arm. Breathe out, feeling the whole left arm completely relaxed. The whole left arm as a fresh flower, the left hand like a beautiful flower. Go to the right side of the chest. Become aware of the right side chest. Stay effortless. Breathe into the right side chest. Feel freshness filling this place. Breathe out from the right side chest. Feel the right side of the chest flower fresh. Go to the left side of the chest, aware of the left side chest. Slowly breathe into the left side chest, bringing freshness there. As you breathe out from this place, feel the left side chest relaxed, refreshed. Left side of the chest, this flesh flower, fresh. Now to the center of the chest. Aware of the center of the chest, the heart. Breathe into this space, feeling freshness saturating the landscape of the heart. As you breathe out, feel the heart relaxed, at ease. Once again, breathe into the heart. Breathe out from the heart, letting freshness and relaxation flow all through the heart. Feel the beautiful flower of the heart, relaxed and refreshed. Next to the lower belly, aware of the bowl of the belly. As you breathe in, feel freshness filling the whole bowl of the belly. As you breathe out, feel the whole belly relaxing. Feel the full belly as a flower, fresh and relaxed. Go to the hips, aware of the right hip, aware of the left hip, aware of both hips as two flowers. Breathe into both hips at once, bringing freshness to both hips. Breathe out from both hips. Feel complete relaxation, complete rejuvenation of the hips. To the right leg, aware of the right thigh, the right knee, the right lower leg, the right foot, right toes, and the tips of the toes. Aware of the whole right leg, foot, and toes. Breathe into the whole right leg, infusing it with freshness. Breathe out from the right leg, feeling the whole right leg relaxed. One more time, breathe slowly in and out from the right leg. Feel the flower of the whole right leg refreshed, at ease. To the left leg, aware of the left thigh, the left knee, the left lower leg, left foot, left toes, and the tips of the toes. Aware of the whole left leg, foot, and toes. Breathe into the whole left leg, feeling the leg with freshness. Breathe out from the left leg, sensing the whole left leg at ease. One more time, breathe gently in and out from the left leg. Feel the flower of the whole left leg refreshed, relaxed. The right side of the body, aware of the whole right side of the body. Breathe into the whole right side all at once. Infuse the whole right side with freshness. Breathe out from the right side. Feel relaxation. One more time, breathe in, bringing freshness. Breathe out, relaxing. Feel the flower of the whole right side completely refreshed. To the left side of the body. Become aware of the whole left side of the body. Breathe into the whole left side at once, freshening. Breathe out from the left side, relaxing. Again, breathe in, bringing freshness. Breathe out, relaxing. Feel the whole left side fresh and relaxed. Feel the whole left side as a fresh flower. The whole body. Become aware of the body as a whole. Allow the whole body to breathe in effortlessly. Allow the whole body to breathe out effortlessly. Feel the whole body breathing in, refreshing breath. Feel the whole body breathing out, relaxing. Stay with this experience for a few moments more. Continue to breathe free from all effort with full awareness of the whole body breathing in and the whole body breathing out. Sense the whole body breathing in and out, relaxing, fresh like a flower for these moments. Bring your awareness to your whole body, lying as if on the soft petals of a lotus blossom, a great lotus holding you gently. Feel the whole body relaxed, the whole body rejuvenated. Feel your whole body being fresh like a beautiful flower. Bring your full awareness deeper into the heart space. Let the attention be completely in the heart space. Allow all thoughts, words, images, or memories to empty from the awareness. Join the stillness and the refreshing quiet that is deep in the space of your heart. Sense all else falling away, awareness relaxing into the beautiful flower of the heart. Deep stillness, deep silence, deep relaxation, and bliss there in the middle of the heart. Heart open, refreshed, rejuvenated. Come back with your attention to the body, resting on your chair or the floor. Feel how the body is sitting against the floor or the chair in this place. In your mind, find your arms, legs, back, and head. Listen to see if any sounds are coming from far away or any sounds nearby. Make gentle movements with your fingers and toes, moving the arms and legs in any way that feels good. Allow yourself to come back to this room, back to your body, remembering this experience. Feel the breath as it goes in and out of the body, bringing freshness and life. Allow yourself to slowly flutter open your eyes, pausing for a moment, finishing this practice of Yoga Nidra. Well, thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you.